Hi guys, welcome to Code Artisan Lab. This is video number 19 for hotel management system in Django with Next.js. In this video, we are going to work on the room types list, right? So if I go to the home page, here you can see that when we click on this room types, it is showing all the room types, right? So we will fetch this from the database, right? So we will do this with an API. So we'll create the API, and particularly we will do these three things. First of all, we will fetch all the room types, right? With the pagination also, we will also show the pagination, and we will also count the total result, right? So we can show here. So these three things that we are going to apply in this video, right? So let's start with the fetching all the data. Okay, so let's open the admin panel, server admin panel, and here we have a room types. So this is a single bedroom, right? Let's add one more room type. Let's say double bedroom, right? Save. Oh, this field is required. Let's say location equal to, let's say location equal to Ludhiana. Okay, save. And let's also double bedroom, let's say deluxe rooms. This is also in Ludhiana. All right, so now these are the three room types. So we need to fetch, we can fetch here, right? So first of all, we will open our page.js file. So here is a page.js file. So these are the separate cards. So every card contain the room types here, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a component where I will fetch, where I will store this a single card, and I will loop the component here, right? So let's store this in a component. I'm doing this because if we separate the things, so we can manage betterly, right? So I'm going to just separate this all the things in a single card, right? In a single, you can say, component, and we will repeat that component with passing the data. I will show you that what I'm saying and what we will do. So here, what I will do, save this. Sorry, let's do with the VS Code way. So room types, and here we have where is the components? Here is the components, and these are the commons. So this is room type images. Okay, so these are the room type images. Oh, these are the carousels. Okay, so this is for detail, I think. Okay, so what we are going to do here, we will create a component. Let's create a component. Let's say new file. We'll say home, not home. We'll say room type.js, right? And in the room type.js, let's copy this and paste it here. Remove this. Actually, remove all of it, right? And here we will say room type, right? And let's remove this also. Remove this page. This is our card. Let's copy this one, copy, paste it, right? We need to import the link, right? So link, this one. Great. Now we will set this room type here. We need to import, so we will say room type from the component, right? And now what we will do, I will first of all, I will empty the row, right? And then here, this is the room type, correct? So this is showing the single one, correct? Now what I will do, I will paste here multiples. Okay, currently this is showing the same thing, but we will pass the dynamic data, correct? We will pass the dynamic data here as a props, and then we will see that how it will work, right? So now what we need to do, okay, so let's call the API. No need for the link here because it's saying it's unused. Okay, so now let's call the API. Before calling the API, I'm thinking let's show the pagination style. Let's create the pagination style, right? Okay, so for the pagination style, let's go to get Bootstrap. Let's get here. Let's go to pagination overview, and here we have a pagination styles, correct? So what I will do, we have next previous. Okay, this is fine. So let's copy this one, correct? And I will put it here. Let's put here. Let's put here, correct? We need to change the class name, right? So this is the class and we need to change it as a name, right? So here, all right, and this will be area label, I think, this kind of thing. Okay, all right, so this should work. I think I don't think we need this. Okay, so now let's go here and let's go here, and you can see that, right? Now what I will do here, I will add a class text center, right? So it will, why this is not in a center, text center. If I add this in the pagination class, no, it's not becoming in the center. I will say text align center, not in the center. What it will do, let's give it div, right? Now let's see. No, it's not working, so we'll see that later, that why this is not showing in the center, but we will do that. But let's focus on the functionality, right? Let's keep it as a nav. Okay, all right, so what we will do now, so we can fetch the data now, right? Okay, so let's create the API. So what we are going to do, let's go to backend here in the rooms, right? In the models we have room types, we should have, yes we have, and we already added the, what is this, let's close it. We already added the room types here, right? And let's create the serializer and all the things like we did in our banners, right? So let's create here, whatever, where is that? Okay, here. So new file, serializers.py, right? And from REST framework import serializers, right? And then class will say room type serializers dot model serializer, and before that we also need to import the models. So from dot import models, right? And here we'll define class meta, right? And then we'll define model equal to models dot room type, and we need to define the fields equal to title and detail, right? So ID, title, detail, correct? So these data we need to fetch. Okay, so now let's go to the views, and we don't need this thing. So from REST framework dot generic, we will use the generic views, import list API view, correct? And then class room type list view, right? And here we will define list API view, and then we will define the serializer class. So let's import the serializer from the same app. Import serializer class equal to serializer dot room type serializer, and query set equal to, we also need to fetch from dot import models dot room type dot objects dot all. Correct? And what else we need? Yeah, this is fine. Now let's go to URLs. It doesn't have a URL, so let's create urls.py, and in this from Django dot urls import, where is that? From Django dot urls import path. It should import the path. Why this is not showing here? Let's go to the website URLs and check that. Django.urls, from Django.urls import path. It's not working here. Why? urls.py file from Django. Oh, sorry. From Django, not import Django. From Django URLs import path, then URL patterns equal to path, right? And then we need to fetch room types. We also need to fetch views from dot import views. So views dot list API view dot as view. All right. Now we can register this here. So where is that? In the backend, in the URLs, we can register our room type app. Rooms app. So rooms. All right. Now /API/room types, it will fetch all the room types, right? So let's check it. Let's remove this actually, just like this. All right. So if I go to 127 admin API/room types, include query set or get query set method. Okay, so let's go here. Query set. Why this is not working? So I will say query set equal to, okay, let's see our serializer. I think it should work now. Views here, objects dot all. Yeah, this is working. Why this is not working? Room type objects dot all. Okay, so models dot room type objects dot all. Yes, and where is the URLs? Okay, let's add a slash here. I just removed that. List we should have either include a query set attribute or override the get query set method. I included that. Why this is not working? Views. Oh, query set. All right. So query set method is not working. Why? Let's check it. Okay, so I found the mistake. Actually, I was just calling this list API view here, which was wrong. Now we need to call this room type list API view, which we have created in our views, right? So when we refresh this, you can see here this data is coming now. Okay, so now what we need to do, I will call this from the next JS, and we will fetch the all data, and then we will apply the pagination. All right, so let's go to the next app. So where is that? Where is, 1 minute, in the page. Okay, so here we will fetch the data. So what I will do, I will create a function, a sync function get data, right? And here we will constant response equal to, or you can say data, oh sorry, response equal to fetch, and then we can simply add our URL, right? Now we can see this data in the server in the console. So let's check it, response, and let's go to room, right, and refresh here, and let's go to the server, and in the node front end, what it is saying, not showing any data, constant data, 1 minute, sorry. So this should show the data. Let's go to, let's remove this first, and then we have this. Let's go here, and if I go to the console, go to the network, so what it is saying here, banner is showing page.js response. It should show the data here. Not sure why the data is not coming. Let's check it in the console. Oh, sorry. Actually, when we go to this room type, then it will work. Sorry. So still not date, no any data. Okay, so here you can see that room types. So preview. This is kind of Next.js response, but it should also show in the console, right? So if I go to the project, let me go to the project, and we will show the this PC, YouTube videos, Django DRF, this one front end. Let's go here, npm run dev. Let's close this, right? And we will see the response here better way, right? Let's close this also. All right, so now if I, so we applied the, oh, actually we also need to call here, sorry, when it is rendering the page we should call this function, sorry. Okay, now if we, what is that, room types, this is not work in use. Okay, but it is not in use, I will delete this. Okay, now if I, let's see this again, close this, rerun the server again. Okay, now it's working. So refresh this. But then we'll go to the room types. Here you can see that is showing some kind of response, right? So if I say here in the console, not in the console, in the network, so it is showing the response in, oh sorry, here actually this is loading the page, this is not the response. We can see the response only here because this is server component. correct? Let's close this. Let's do one thing. Let's say a response, let's say constant data equal to await response dot json, right? Remove this and return data, right? And we will say here constant what we can say room types equal to this, right? And let's say console room types. All right, so what it will say, let's see here. So if I go to console this data, it will return something. Let's see. No, it is not returning something because it is saying something is not correct here. All right, let's see that. Okay, so you can see that data is coming. One thing that we are also doing wrong, we need to apply here a wait keyword, because this is we are working in a synchronized function, right? So this is the data room types, correct? So if I put the console again in the room types here in the page component, right? So it is showing us the data. Where is the data? Okay, so let's do one thing. We will not do this thing. Let's do room types dot map, and here we will add the component, correct? This for first one is item, second one is index, right? So map is not function, constant room types map. If I return this, sorry, actually this should be data, cannot read property of map. Why this is not showing the data? Let's see here in the console data. Let's go here, let's remove this currently, right? And this is our data. Okay, so this is our list. In the list we have a multiple objects, so it should show here. So we are returning the data, and we are getting this data. So if I go to the official documentation, oh, okay, this should be also a function, a synchronize, so async function, right? So now it should work. Let's do that here. This is a synchronized function, and then we have to apply await. Okay, let's go here. You can see that this is 3 data. So few things that we have missed here. So first of all, we have seen that without this, if we are defining the synchronize, we have to add this wait function. This is promise based, and we also need to define here, right, in the page component. So data is coming now. We need to pass the things here like a title and all, right? So let's pass here we also not added the image in the room type model. We will add that. We need to add that. Okay, so what we need to do, we will say item equal to item, right? And let's define a key equal to index, right? And in the room type we have a props, or we can say item, right? And item dot here dot title, correct? And if I go here, you can see that single bedroom, double bedroom, deluxe room, it's already coming, right? And we also need to define the link here. So what we can do now, so this will be this thing dollar, we can define here, remove this, oh sorry, let's do this. What is this? Room type single bedroom. Okay, so we'll define here, so it will be room types slash room types slash, we need to pass here the id. Actually we need to pass the slug, but we are not passing the slug. We'll pass the title, right? Let's remove this, right? So in the href, okay, this is okay, this is okay. So single bedroom, you can see here, room types double, why this is not passing the data? Oh, we need to also pass it here. All right, so let's see now, double bedroom, deluxe room, it's passing now. All right, so here you can see that this is the data fetching. We are using the app router and we are using the server component. So this is the documentation that you can follow, like I'm doing. And also for this is for my reference and your reference. And we are showing the data here now. Let's work on the pagination, right? So by default we will show 3, and after that it will automatically it should automatically count the pagination. Okay, so with the help of pagination class in the Django REST framework, we will use the page number pagination, right? There are 3 kind of pagination: page number, limit offset, and cursor pagination. Cursor pagination used when we try to work on the next previous only, not on the arbitrary position. Like if we want to directly go to 4, then it will not. We will use this pagination. We can use this pagination when only the next previous. Limit offset pagination we use when we have to pass the specific result we want, right? So limit is 100, offset is 50, 500, so it means after the 500 it will fetch 100 result, right? And the page number pagination, we will pass only the page number, and according to the size of the page, like if we have the page size is 100 and if we have the page number of 5, then it will automatically 5 into 500, 5 into 100 or 500, then it will show the pages according to that, right? So it will only we are only pass the page in page number in this pagination, and we are going to use this page number pagination here, right, in this in our app. So when we click on this, it means it will pass to page 2, then 3, next previous, we will calculate that, right? So let's start to work on this. Okay, so let's start to apply the page number pagination. So we can apply the pagination in 2 ways: globally and according to the view, right? So currently currently we are going to apply globally, pagination globally. Globally means whenever we run the list API view, it means whenever we fetch the list data, it will apply the pagination, right? So this is the globally thing. I will show you that how we will do. Okay, so in the settings we will apply here REST framework, and then here we will apply the page size will be how many results it will show. So currently I'm showing 2, and here the page number pagination, correct? And for the uh, more deep conceptual knowledge, so you can go to the pagination section in the DRF and you can read the theory, so you will understand better what the things, and I am showing you the practically, so it will, so from theory here and the practical from my video, so it will combine all the things and you will understand better. Okay, so this is the page in, this is just applied here. So what we are going to do here now, let's refresh this page. Here you can see that this is showing now count 3, next, previous, these things, right? So it is modified our result data, right? So it means it will also modify the home page, because before the, now the pagination is applied everywhere because we defined globally, right? So in the home banners we also need to set here dot results, correct? So you need to set here dot results so that it will fetch the data here. So banners now showing here, okay? But we need to define the pagination according to view in the banners, because we don't need pagination in the banners. It should show all the result, so we will see that later. But currently let's show room types in our uh, here room types result, right? So now let's focus on this. Okay, so let's create these links, and we will also set the condition that when it will show the previous and next, right? So let's go to page.js here, right? And we have a count data. If you can see in the API, then you can see here we have a count, right? So with the help of this count, we will create the pagination, right? So let's do that. So what I will do here, constant links equal to array, right? And then for let I equal to 1, I less than or equal to what it should be, room types dot count, and then I plus plus, right? And then we will show links dot push, and what we will push here, we will push the link, sorry, this link, sorry, this link tag, right? And let's import this, correct, here. And then we should have href, let's make it a hash currently, and then we should have this link, right? And after that we can show the link here in the pagination. Let's show this. So what I will do, links dot map, right? And then in this we will add this list here, correct? And then we have item index, and here we will add the item, correct? Now let's go to here. So this is currently showing previous only, right? So what we are doing wrong here, let's check it. All right, so one more thing, if we can see here, this is sorry, this is the backend process. If I see this, then if I refresh this page here, you can see that where is that, let me restart this. Okay, if I refresh this here, I want to show you the result exactly what it is. Okay, let me show you here, console dot room types, right? So let me show you the result here. Okay, so this is the result, but this is also not showing, this count. this count and the next previous result, because we have to do one thing. We are in the server component and we have to pass here cache no store, right? Because default server component cache all the things, but we don't need to use cache for now, right? So now if I go here, so you can see room types.map is not function, because now this is returning the results. The data is in the results keyword, right? So what I will do, this is results.map, right? So here you can see that now this pagination is working, but we also need to do one thing. We need to add class here, sorry, right? So now it is showing 1 2 3 and all, right? But we also need the next previous, so say next, right? All right, so this we have created the link. One more thing, let's add here the link, right? Let's add the link here, room types slash page equal to I, correct? So when we click on this, it will show the page, and when we pass this parameter here, right, when we pass the parameter, so according to this parameter we will fetch the data, right? So let's do that. And this is showing two results, because in the settings we have set here one. If we set one, then it will show single result, right? Okay, 1 minute, let me show this. Okay, right, so now let's show two. So it is restarting the server, so that it was showing the issue. Okay, so now we need to, if we click on this two, then it should show like this. If we pass here the two, then it will show only one result, because here we have passed in a single page. It will show at the time, it will show two results, and we have total three. So in the second page it is showing one, right? So page.js, here we have what we need to do. So page.js default has search params, right? And from the search params, constant page equal to search params dot page, right? And we will pass this page here, right? No need to get here, but we should, okay, we can call this, right? And this is our page number, and this page number we will pass here. So page equal to plus page number, correct? So if I say 2, this is showing 1. If I say 1, this is showing 2 results, I mean. So when we click on this 2, it is showing 1 result. When we click on 1, this is showing 2 results, right? Results are changing. Now let's add the active class here, right? So it will look like a, active. Okay, so for adding the active class, what we have added here, if our page equal to I, then it means our page parameter is equal to I, then we will add the active, else we will add simple, right? So if this is page number 1, when we click on this, then here you can see that this is activating the class, right? Now let's add the condition previous and next. Okay, so for previous next condition, what we need to do, one more thing, this is showing 3, but we have only results until the page 2, because we have total 3 results and we are showing 2 at a page at a one time. So this is 2 and this is 3, so total showing 3, but this third number is not required. So this is actually, we should add here less than, because I start from 1 and then less than total result, right? So this is showing now 2, right? Now let's add the previous and the next thing. So what we need to do, let's remove this from here first of all, right here. Okay, and then before this loop we will add the condition, if this room types has dot previous, it means if our API returning the previous, then we will add the link here. Let's remove this active, and this will be page -1. So current page -1, and then we will add here text previous. And the same thing for let's do next after the loop. So if it has next, then we will add here next, and then we will plus here, because we are using plus for the concatenation also, so we need to add our additional function parse int. Right now if I go here, so it is showing we are on the result number, we are on the page number 2, so this is showing result 1. And if you go to the page number 1, this is showing the next, and here you can see what is this. Okay, so this is showing parse int. So parse int is fine, not sure why this is parse int. Yeah, this is fine, this should work. So if I say here why this is showing page plus, it should be, let's do one thing then. If it's not like this, let's do that constant let's say next page equal to page plus parse int 1. Correct? And let's do this on the next. Now let's see it should work or not. Yeah, this is, oh, actually this is working, we were doing right, but we were not doing right on the, oh, okay, so this is the link and this is the concatenation. So why the concatenation is not working on the next page, showing still showing 1, and we are showing this parse int. Okay, let's do then parse int this one also. Correct? So if I go to next, then it is working now. Correct? So we have we are done with the pagination. And one more thing, let's show here the total count. So where is that? Room types dot count, right? And here we have, sorry, correct. So total results 3 when we, oh, right, so total results it is showing 3. This was not refreshed so that it was showing 9. Okay, so now we are done with the pagination, we are done with the what we have decided to do in this video. So fetch all the room types. Yeah, we are fetching all the room types on the from the home page. When we click on the room types, it is fetching. Pagination, yeah, fetch all of the type data is coming. Total room type, we are fetching total room type, and show pagination, yes. So these 3 things are done in this video, right? In the next video we will work on the room type detail, and also in the next video we will also work with the room type image, right? So I hope you enjoyed this video for fetching the data with the pagination. This will be useful for a list API. We will use this a lot of places, right? So thank you so much for watching the video, and if you need the source code of this project, then please go to github.com/code artisan lab, and I have pinned this project on the home page. Here you can see that, and I have defined the steps so you can get the project, right? And I have created so many projects here with the Django, React, Django. This is a second project of Django Next.js. So this is the first one. You can download it. This is free, but this hotel management is paid, or you can say this is for support, right? So you can support me and you can watch the video and learn lots of things. but if you need the source code, then you just need to support, right? So thank you so much for watching the video. And one more thing, if you need projects related to Django and or any other technology, then you can go to projectsplaza.com. This is also my website, so I'm uploading the projects here, so you can purchase for your practice, for your next project, for your reference, right? And yeah, and if you have any query, any comment, then please add in the comment section, right? So thank you so much, and let's meet in the next video. We will work on the room detail page and then user sign up and all, right? So thank you so much.